What's going on, YouTube? Got another Gerber offering. No, I don't have a thing for Gerber. I just end up buying their knives. So if that condemns a thing for Gerber, then okay. Anyway, this one I actually saw on special. My kids were headed to the mountains back during spring break. I gave them some money to buy me some knives. One of them was the half ton by Kershaw. Another one was the GI Tonto by Cold Steel, which you've already seen that too. But I haven't showed you this one yet. And the reason why is because after I got it, I was kind of like disappointed in the knife, to be honest with you. Just looking at it, I was like, oh crap. It's not really what I expected. But anyway, this is the Gerber, and I'm probably going to screw this up. Metolius. Now, they make a smaller version of this that I've seen on another channel, and that's why I'm doing a totally different video from what he has. This is my pure honest opinion on this bad boy here. Now, I first got it, I noticed you couldn't carry it in your pocket as a pocket carry with a clip on it, such as the, make sure you can see this, such as the Spyderco or that the K-bar, God, I can't talk tonight, K-bar Dozier, or the half ton, or I got the Sogzilla. Now I noticed you couldn't take any of those. You can take all these with your pocket clip, and of course some of them you can change to clip where it is, some of them you can't. But this one didn't have one. I was like, well crap, well, that's a big knife. To give you an instance, here's your tenacious beside it, and it's a lot beefier width wise, and the blade's a lot beefier. I mean, look at the, I mean, it almost looks like they're, well, they're pretty close to the same, but that is just a beefier knife altogether. It's thicker. Even the blade is thick itself. Now I noticed, and I can't think of the guy's channel, and I'm going to link his channel. Go check him out. He's really good with knife reviews. I'm just giving you my opinion on this thing. It uses that good old Gerber mystery steel on it. But after this weekend, and this past weekend playing with that knife, I like it for camping aspect. I wouldn't carry it every day because it is so big. Now, in my pocket, it's pretty hefty. Closed up end to end, you can see the difference too between the tenacious and that. And if you carry something like the half ton, I mean, it's like twice the size of that. Then you take something like the SOG or this, the K-bar, which weighs nothing, and it's like putting a brick in your pocket. So without carrying it just loose in your pocket, it's kind of hard to carry it unless you use the sheath, which I have the sheath. And I actually strapped it on my belt for a little while and carried it around, and like carrying a multi-tool around on the other side. But I will say, everything I did with the knife, it did tremendously well. Carving, I didn't do any batoning with it. I do know that other guy says you can baton with it. As far as lockup, it's a tight lockup. I've got a little side by side on mine, but I think I can tighten it up. I'll take that out. It does have a little pommel on the bottom that, I mean, if you need to do some knocking with it, you can. I mean, you can hit pretty hard with it. It's pretty solid. I mean, it goes all the way through the spine of the knife itself. Now, it's not very thick inside, but I don't know if you can see this on camera. Let's see if I can get close enough. Inside there, I mean, you can see how thick that metal is and how far back it goes. Fairly thick. So anyway, I had done a video originally, and I kind of knocked the knife a little bit. And I'm glad I didn't ever put that video out, because now after I've played with the knife a little bit, took it out, put it in its element where it should be. This is considered a hunting knife for Gerber, and it's not really considered a survival or a camp knife. It's considered a hunting knife. I mean, you could probably skin with this thing. It's pretty damn sharp out of the box. Now, I just used my leather strop on it because the blade was fine. I mean, you can tell the edge on that thing. And I was whacking at some little limbs and stuff this weekend, so let me get it up here and see if you can see it to focus. I didn't hurt the edge at all. So, I mean, it's pretty stout knife. So, that's my take on the Gerber. I would say it again, but God dog, I'm messing that word up, and you know, Gerber would never talk to me. Oh, no, they don't talk to me at all. Anyway, so as far as what it was meant for, a hunting knife, I can see that aspect of it. Make a good hunting knife, make a good skinning knife to skin with. A good all-around camp knife, yeah, it would be a good all-around camp knife because you have a good purchase on it. So even if you've got wet hands, this is kind of a rubberized texture on it. It's got good grip on it. I mean, I'm not saying that was any kind of a test, but it's got good finger grips. It's got a good choke up choil on it, on the blade itself. I'm gonna have to put it's a pretty darn good knife. I'm glad I got it now. It will only be used for certain things, but I'm glad I got it. When next time I go camping, it's probably going with me. Tenacious probably go too, but then again, it may stay home for that one and take something smaller, so like the Dozier or the Zogzilla. One of those may go with me in conjunction with this to have a small knife for small things. So anyway, there's my take on it. I'll try it one more time with Metolius. There we go. They're about 30 bucks. Depends on where you look around. I think I got mine a little cheaper at Smoky Mountain Knife Works. Check them out. They're pretty good guys. Pretty quick on getting stuff out the door if you order online too. So I don't have anything to do with them as far as financially, even though they're in my state. I'm just telling you about them. Check them out. Check out the Gerber. And as always, be prepared.